Hello and welcome to Gamer Social. My name is Griffin, I'm here and let's fly the PMDG 737-800 aircraft, and today we're going to finish off our pre-flight, we're going to push back and we're going to head towards the runway. So in the last episode we did our flight deck preparation and our before start checklist. Now we need to do our before start flow. So we need to wait really for our passengers to get on board. So what are we still going to be taking off from the same runway as it said originally, which is going to be 04. So what is... Hello. What is the direction? It's 44.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. So we actually have passengers boarding now. It's going to be quite quite a full plane, which is good. It's going to be good. It's going to make it a little bit heavier as well. But that is all good fun. That's what we need, isn't it? It's definitely what we need. And we're going to Palma de Mallorca, which is going to be awesome. I'm quite looking forward to it. So, I think we're already all good to go. So what I would do is get things ready. So the next thing to do is fuel pumps need to go all on. I don't think we have anything in the centre, but never mind. APU now needs to be started. Like so. APU gen needs to be both on. That's once the APU is actually on anyway. The AC volumetric meter can go to APU gen so we can see, make sure it is going on.
Boarding completed.
Thank you. We now have a plane full of people. So what I would do whilst I'm waiting for that is go down into here to ground connections. No, not to ground connections, to doors. And we will close up the cargo doors because we now have all the cargo that we need. Which is good. Really, really good. So, is it ready yet, the APU? I don't think it is. It's still starting up, so we can't quite continue yet. No. What we would do whilst we're waiting though, recirculating fans can go to auto. I think the APU is now actually on, to be honest. Yes, it is. So APU generators both on. Boom and boom. So we can remove all the ground power, so packs need to be on. APU bleed needs to be on, which it is. And isolation valve needs to be auto, which that also is. So we're doing fine. So anti-collision needs to go on. The master caution needs to be reset, and the clock note pushback time. So we are ready for pushback. So request prepare position for pushback now. Yes, I need to be pushed back. Started now. Here we go, guys. We're ready for it. So doors can be closed. And ground connections all can be removed, like so. So that is all done. So our before start flow is complete, more or less. So before push checklist, so zero fuel weight has been set, and we already done that. We're all ready to go. N1s and our V speeds are all set on our tape. We got that nicely done, and they're all set on our autopilot. Stabilizer trim. We need to get our aircraft trim. So this is 4.62. And more or less in the right place, I think. Yeah, we're all good. It's ready to go. We are ready to go.
Okay, hold on as we prepare the aircraft for pushback.
Okie dokie. We are ready for it. This should be a good flight. I'm looking forward to it. And it should be a successful one as well, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Please release parking brakes.
Okay, let's release parking brakes. Boom.
Okay, starting pushback.
Here we go. Pushback has now begun. Hopefully. There we are. And we are being pushed back. Which is splendid. And if we have a look out here,
Left is clear.
alongside,
Right is clear.
that's
Okay to
Ryanair
start
aircraft.
engines.
And we're okay to start engines, so we will start this one first, because we are starting the left today. And hopefully we have everything go successfully. Everything should go successfully. And wait for it to get to about 22, 23, 24 N1. And I will stick the fuel in as well. Boom, there we are. Magic. Absolute magic. First engine seems to be successful, which is good. You can hear it powering up. You can hear it powering up nicely. There we go. Now we can do our second engine as well. Do the same thing again.
In position. Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake is set. Just waiting for this engine to spool up as well. And I shall put the fuel in. There we go. Magic seems to be doing its thing quite nicely, not a problem at all there.
Tow equipment is removed.
Good, tow equipment is removed. That one is fine. So,
You are clear for taxi. Please wait for my hand signal on the left-hand side.
I will do. Goodbye now. And away he will go. Okie dokie, so engine levers are idle. Engine generators need to go on. Like so. Probe heat needs to go on. Hydraulic pumps need to be all on. Like so. Packs need to be both on auto. Like so. Isolation valve left as auto. APU bleed can go off. Like so. Engine starts can go to continuous. APU can now go off. Lights taxi can go on. And he's probably give us a signal now as well. Yeah, there we go. So there's that signal. Master caution recall. How's your recall? Recall. That's how you do it, I think. There we go. Flaps need to be set. There we go. Flaps have been set. So before taxi checklist, electrical generators are on. The probe heat is on. Anti-ice as required. We do not require it. Start switches left continuous. Flight controls are free. Start levers are idle. Flaps. We have a green light on flaps. Do we not need any of this stuff then? No, apparently not. That's fine then. Here we go. I'm ready to taxi. We did it. We actually did quite a good pre-flight there. I followed the rules as best I could. As best I could. So here we go. We are now moving. So we've got a bit of a taxi to do to get to where we want to go. As we got to go to the other end of the runway, which is a shame. I would prefer taking off in this direction just because it's less taxi time for us. But never mind. That's fine. We can deal with that. It's not a problem at all. Let's make sure I keep under control. Keep under control. Don't go too fast. And we will go up here, I think, today, and then we will make a left turn and follow the runway down to the side, and that should be good. Not a problem at all, eh? Not a problem at all. Come on, plane around the corner. I don't want to give you too much power, because it's just unnecessary. Not many clouds around the sky. It's quite a clear day, really. I mean, it's 22 degrees. So it's quite warm. It's quite a warm morning here in London Stansted for for 8:15. Speaking of which, we need to set the clock. Boom, there we are. The clock is now set. The clock is now ticking down. Hickory boo. Nicely done. So I'm guessing I can use this as a taxiway. I'm guessing the taxiway will just continue off in front of me here. Otherwise, that's just a waste of time. But it looks like it does. So that's good. That is good. So probably worth mentioning, this flight today to Palma de Mallorca was requested by Wayne, by a person called Wayne who's been watching the videos. So if you have got a destination you'd like me to fly to, then yeah, you can make a request, and I would do it. So this flight here is for him. It's his local airport, I believe, is London Stansted, and he wanted me to fly to Palma de Mallorca, and of course I said yes. It's the perfect place to fly for our first passenger flight. There we go. Here we go. So it won't take us too long to get down there. Not long at all, to be honest. And then the flight can begin. The flight can begin. So, we are approaching the runway. I need to slow down just a tad. Just want to make sure people are now sat down. 2 little beeps, just to make sure they are aware that will be taken off shortly. Should I get the terrain thing turned on? Yeah, why not? Terrain. To make sure that we don't crash into any terrain. There we go. TCAS can now be set as well. Oh, go away. To that, like so. Magic. And yeah. We will turn the wing lights on now, like so, and we turn the taxi lights off shortly as well. Yeah, good. It's not too much further until we are actually there. We're slowing down a bit too much. Let's just get a bit more added power, just so we can get ourselves down there. So yeah, I think that's quite good. I think following the checklist has probably made things a lot better, a lot more realistic for us, which is good. Let's lower the old power there a little bit. Don't want to give too much engine power. And we will set our VNAV and LNAV, so that's ready. We'll be doing mostly a manual takeoff. Like, I enjoy it really. I enjoy doing a manual takeoff, and then we'll hand the control over to the autopilot shortly after, I suppose. So yeah, we're gonna have quite a big turn coming up, so I should be able to handle it. To be honest, I should be all okay. So yeah, it's gonna be a good flight. We're slowing down again. Come on, plane. Speed yourself up. Speed yourself up. You can do it. No, you can do it. Good stuff, there we go. Control that speed as best I can. I can see an EasyJet plane. A little teeny tiny Airbus. So we are almost there, I think. Not the next turn off, but the one after is when we'll be, heading towards the runway directly. Slow the aircraft down ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. Gotta be done. So there might be, I don't know, I think I can see 2 more turn-offs now actually. I think I can see 2. So I'm not quite sure which one to use. I'll probably use the M1 just because we are heavier. I'd rather use all the runway. It'll probably make more sense too. So yeah, we use the M1. So let's just bring the power back slightly just so we slow down nicely, rather than overshooting the taxiway. Because you know what I'm like. It's something I'd end up doing. Dear oh dear. Oh, crikey. Here we go then. So almost there, and then we can do our before takeoff checklist before we taxi onto the runway. Make sure everything is all set to go. Let's just follow this taxiway around. There we go. And here we are, we've made it to the runway. Nicely done. Let's just stop inside these two lines. And we will prepare ourselves for the upcoming takeoff. There we go. Parking brake can be set. So what have I got to do? We got to turn the taxi light off, runway turn off can go on, those can go on as well. I think that's fine. So before takeoff checklist, so attendee notification I've already done that, transponder I've already done that, so that's TCAS done. PAX is required, bleeds is required, APU is required, recall is all clear. It is indeed. That's all we have time for in this episode. I will see you in the next one after perform my takeoff and climb out of London and start heading towards this wherever the hell we're going. Mallorca. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you there.